Rise the Mag.
So that's 2001. That was in 2018. In 2019, you dropped a 14 song project in real life.
Yeah.
Now this one, it features Play, First Shift, Sloob, and 422.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So in real life, why that title?
Man.
Matter of fact, hold on. Let's rewind it back a little bit.
Okay.
Why 2001? The title 2001.
2001 because I wanted to, like I said, I felt like, believe it or not, in my head, these beats, as time goes on, they're becoming more and more trap to me. You know what I mean? In 2001, I really wanted to take like the flexing aspect of like my life, because around the 2000s was a time like I was literally in front of the TV all the time. I lived on Broadway, you know what I'm saying? And with me living on Broadway, Derby, all that shit like this outside, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just really wanted to, I just kind of really wanted to capture that, but still like, I just really wanted to talk my shit, but still do it in my way. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just kind of like, you know, that, like, you know what I mean?
So the time took you back to like that I guess the sound took you back to that time and space.
I would say more so like just the lyrics themselves. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, because as far as beat selection, you know, my influences around that time, I really wouldn't say. So it's kind of hard to say because I literally have always listened to a whole lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've listened to Common. You know, I was the kid that was literally listening to Common and Lil Wayne at the same time. Right, like, you know what I mean? So, but like I said, just more so of the lyrics. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like be able to kind of capture that point in time for me. You know what I mean? That's why we named it. That's why I named it 2001.
Okay. Okay. So back to in real life. Yeah. Like what's that title about?
Honestly, it was a double-edged. Like when I wrote that, when I named it in real life, it was a double-edged sword. It was a double-edged sword. It was more so like, this is me. This is who I am. This is my real life. But also within that same concept, it was like, I'm really that nigga in real life. Like I don't have to fake it. Like you know what I'm saying. So that's what that was for me. And I feel like that was the first tape that people really took notice to what I was doing. Like people noticed me before, and you know, but just like the beat selection and just how I, you know, came and really was able to fully embrace who I was. Like that was the tape that really, like, where I can say I made my mark for sure. Right.
Yeah. For sure. So those features that you had, Play, First Shift, Sloob, 422. How did, if you know, we don't have to go through all of them, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know we can. we can.
But no, I was just about to say, you know, how did some of those features take place? Were y'all all in the same area or vicinity type thing, or did you like, you know, like reach out to certain people to get those features or what?
So I reached out to them, but like the placement, like I put them, I guess there's a story behind each one of those songs, like you know what I'm saying, because I don't just really kind of make music with just people just because it's cool, you know what I'm saying, like I have like genuine like love or respect for, you know what I'm saying, what they doing, like especially enough to put you on my tape, like you know what I'm saying. Sure. So playing First Shift, I've been in the studio with them plenty of times. I think at one point in time they was working on a tape or something. I don't know where they went or how that, what you call it, so just act like I didn't say that. But they make great music together. Like, you know what I'm saying? They really worked well together, and I was just so inspired by, you know, what they did together. I just wanted to be able to have them together, you know, with me on a song. And I mean, all of the songs though, like I sent them, you know, like I said, I found the beats, you know, and I sent them to them, you know what I mean, and had them go about it that way. But as far as playing First Shift, I picked them for that song, and I put them together because I really like the music they make together. They make, I'm talking about, they have shit I've heard from them. I'm like, damn, y'all did this? You know what I'm saying? Like fire.
People need to hear that.
You know what I'm saying? 422, he's actually my cousin. Okay. We have never like really, I guess, had like a real relationship, but he's out like every time we've seen each other, it's always been like an instant connect. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I probably wouldn't see him for years, and then when I see him, it's like, oh shit, like, you know what I'm saying? And we sit there and we're talking, you know, have a full on conversation like 30 minutes, and then just go back to our normal lives. Like that's how it was. But at that point in time, we was going to the gym and stuff, and he had he had told me he was making music. He sent me a couple of his songs, and I really liked the sound, and I really felt like I could help him expand on it. And the song, I actually had found the beat, and I was like, damn, like I could hear my cousin on this. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I wanna say some shit on this too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, what would I hear him say on this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? And then I wrote the hook. You know what I'm saying? So I wrote and that's why I said it in my voice and I said it in his voice. I wrote the hook to sound better in his voice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I wrote the hook and I said what I said, and I sent it to him. You know what I'm saying? And like told him like, okay, so you just got to say what I say right here. You know what I'm saying? And he did it. He came and laid the hook, and then I gave him the song, and he took his time writing the song. But like he did that motherfucker exactly the way, and it's so crazy because it's very rarely someone will be able to like, like say, put what you want them to put on the song. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like perfectly. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was like he really knew what was in my head on how I wanted him to sound, and he did it amazing.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And the song with Slew, I Can Rap, was crazy because Slew was originally going to be on the last song on the tape. Not the last song on the tape, not I'm a Mess, but what is it?
Of the In Real Life project?
Yeah.
Let me see. We can look it up. We have I'm a Mess.
No, what's before that?
Stars,
yes.
Yeah.
He was really supposed to be on Stars. Because we had did a song a long time ago called 911, and we was just literally just on some rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I sent him that. He was just telling me like, he been on something more upbeat, and like, can I find some more upbeat? And I was like, yeah, for sure. It's like, give me like a week, and like literally, and a couple of days later, I had found that beat, and it was just so perfect because the first song that we did together was literally just on some rap shit, and had a hook, and I literally wrote the hook in my verse in like 15 minutes, and sent it to him, man. It was up for that, but it was just like that song I'm really proud of because he was like, he challenged me, like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, you got some more beat? I was like, I had nothing. I'm like, yeah, give me a week, I got you. Yeah. And I find all my beats on the internet. Majority like here I've been working with a lot more producers, you know what I'm saying, in the city, but at that time I was finding beats on the internet. So for me to find that motherfucker and it worked so well,
it just came through.
Yeah. So
that's love.
Rise the Mag.